Go for it.
Hey, welcome to Joe Code. I'm your host, Joe Marrese. This is the Joe Code podcast. Wonderful to be here today. Great to be here on a Friday, getting ready for Halloween weekend here. Not going to talk much Halloween because we talked about that last episode, but today is Friday, October 27th, the day of this recording. And I saw a Halloween decoration that was a scarecrow, but it was the opposite of a scarecrow because the crows were on the thing. The crows did not seem scared. They seemed welcomed and all over the object. It was like...
So more of a love crow.
Yeah, it was like a love crow. Hey, come on in, crow. Yeah, it was, I don't know. Well, because it didn't have the scarecrow look exactly. It kind of looked like some kind of scary scarecrow. I don't know what they were going for there. Maybe like the Jeepers Creepers character, kind of. But either way, the crows were pouncing. They didn't seem the least bit scared. So if you want crows on your front yard, put up one of those. But they're a little disappointed now.
Yeah.
Jeez. Aaron, I thought I was going to see you a couple days ago. I was supposed to do Chase's podcast, and she freaking canceled on me.
Yep.
I mean... Can't believe people cancel their podcasts. I've never done that here. I mean, what could people have going on in their life that they can't do their podcast?
Apparently she was, her sister was getting married. That's what I was told. Okay. And so she had a lot to do.
I guess. All right. Well, whatever. That's her problem.
It's her listeners' loss.
Yeah. So whatever. I wanted to we got a fun bracket coming up that we're going to get into in just a minute. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to promote the show at the Comedy Store. I want to do this off top. The show that I produce. If you're ever in Los Angeles, you're here on a weekend, every Friday night in the belly room at the Comedy Store, I produce our Door Guy show, which is currently called Up Next. The name change is supposed to be happening, but as of now, it's called Up Next. It's in the belly room. It's at the Comedy Store. It's every Friday. I'll be performing on most shows. And if I'm not, you're going to see other great comedians on there. All of our door staff have to audition, be approved by booking. So they're all talented comedians. It's only a $5 show, and we want you there. We love people to be sitting in the chairs in the crowd. So please come, for crying out loud. All right. Thanks everybody for that. Aaron, I wanted to ask you about this, something with baseball here. You probably saw some of this stuff going on with the MLB playoffs. There was, some people writing articles complaining about, because all the top teams lost. The Dodgers lost, the Braves lost, the Orioles, the Rays all lost.
Yeah.
So there was complaints of too much rest, and basically those teams had their momentum stopped. Now, what do you think of this crying and this pouting and this bullshit?
I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I thought you would as well.
The best teams rarely win. The best regular season teams barely win. It's happened hundreds of times, no matter the formats, no matter how many rounds of playoffs, how many days of rest. It happens all the time.
Yeah, the playoffs seem to be about timely hitting, phenomenal pitching. Yeah, it's just...
And who's hot at the last minute?
Who's hot? Like, I mean, the Diamondbacks were in the World Series. They were 84-78.
Yeah. There's only one team worse than that that's been to the World Series, and that was the 2006 Cardinals. They won the 83 games. They won the World Series.
They won it that year?
Yeah, they beat the Mets in Game 7 of the NLCS, and the Mets were the by far and away the best team that year.
Yeah.
It happened.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you said, this has happened for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, in baseball, if anything, I feel like more rest would be great because you play every day. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like excuses.
It's a game of timing, but it's happened. It's nothing new about this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not trade the 3-game wild card series for a 1-game playoff to give less rest to the teams that want to buy or whatever. Like,
right.
That's also wrong. So like, it's just belly aching by probably just Braves fans, honestly. Baltimore was a fun story, but they're young and they just didn't show up.
Yeah, I mean, shit,
And the Rays...
That was the reason the Cubs didn't win it for 108 years. It was because of the extra rest.
Yeah. Yeah, the Rays are a team that kind of overachieves every year. I mean, they're really... It's weird how good they are. And also, like, I don't know, they kind of get blown over like they're made of paper.
They don't do well in the playoffs.
I mean, the Braves ran into good pitching. I mean, good pitching is going to beat a good lineup, 6 times out of 10, and that's what happened.
And the Diamondbacks deserve... I mean, I remember...
The Dodgers weren't that good. The Dodgers weren't as good as they...
Yeah.
I mean, certainly your 2 best players on your team, Mookie and Freddie Freeman, going 1 for 21 doesn't help, but like...
But it's hurting them to see Corey Seager in the World Series.
Yeah.
For the Rangers. But, yeah, I mean, like, the Diamondbacks, I remember them, they were pounding the Cubs. Like, in September, the Cubs played them and just, like, basically got their ass kicked. I'm like, all right, well, what's with this team? Apparently they're great.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tale as old as time. I could go every season for the last 15, probably 20, and tell you who the best team was, and they were not in the World Series.
Right. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Or they lost the World Series. Like, even in 2004, when the Red Sox finally won their World Series after 87 years, the Cardinals won 105 games that year. They're the best team. 2 years ago, the Giants. 2 years ago, the Giants won 107 games, and they lost. I mean, it wasn't rest. They lost.
Yeah,
it happens. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How much
fan bases, stop crying. Okay. Yeah. Just because you're the best team doesn't mean you're gonna win. Okay. Not everybody's the '96 Bulls.
Yeah. I mean, the regular season
Boston
matters.
Bruins last year in hockey had the best record ever and lost.
Yeah, I mean, in hockey, it happens all the time. Whoever wins the President's Trophy, which is the most wins or most points during the regular season, almost never win the cup.
Yeah.
Never.
I've got a friend who says he won't. He's a Boston Bruins fan. He says he won't watch anymore because of that. He can't
That's dumb.
Get his hopes up because they're breaking his heart.
I mean, you got a lot of other titles you can rest on.
Yeah, Boston's done. They've had a good run. They used to have this guy named Tom Brady there for a while, and
they had 4 Red Sox titles.
Yeah,
1 Celtics title. Like, they're doing fine.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear you people pouting.
Yeah.
All right. We met this lady last night at the Comedy Store. She was in the crowd. She's from Alaska. Sometimes comedians talk to the people in the crowd. I guess Alaska, I didn't know this, they do a hand thing too with their state. everybody's doing the hand thing. And I said this, I remember when we had Matt Lockwood on, I was like doing Tennessee. We were doing different states. Mm-hmm. And Alaska has one too. And I'm trying to remember what she did. It was kind of like, it's like an inverted, because they have like the island things. I don't know what she did, but she like twisted her hand, and everybody with the hand thing with the states. It's like, okay, now.
Yeah, Michigan.
Alaska. What does Hawaii have one too? I mean, how do you do that?
You need you and a couple friends in your fists.
Yeah.
They're islands.
Yeah. Yeah, you need multiple people.
Yeah, Michigan's the only one that should really do the hand thing.
Yeah, Michigan's fun because it's just, you don't have to twist around your hand. It's just there.
Yeah.
Crying out loud. All right, I wanted to get into a fun bracket here. We haven't started this one yet. And I'll get into it this way by just reading the email that came from Brandon. And he says, good, insert time of day. So it'd be good afternoon, because it is 3:30 here. Good afternoon to you, avid listener, and want to say that I look forward to Monday's hearing/laughing to your podcast. It's awesome seeing the growth the podcast has seen and the journey you're taking. I know you love the brackets, and I was driving into work when I thought of a silly bracket. We need to talk about the soothing voice that is not always seen but needs to be praised. I am, of course, referring to Aaron. So we shall go forth and present the Aaron bracket. We already know who the greatest Aaron of them all is, but let's talk about some of the other ones in this bracket. Thank you for the constant enjoyment. Best, Brandon. So, Aaron, we have the Aaron bracket.
I like this.
And I had to honestly look up a good amount of them. Maybe, well, not a lot, but like 3 or 4.
Is that in the emails?
It is in the emails.
Kind of old, right?
Subject is Aaron bracket. From September 19th. And I don't really understand how he did the seeding. We have a Sweet 16 here. There are 16 Aarons listed. And the way the seedings occur, I'll just go along with it. Sure. Brandon, I'll trust that there's a method to your madness, that the 12 seed is playing the 14. I guess there's a reason for that. So whatever. Okay. All right. But with that said, well, let's just get frickin' right into it. What do you think, Aaron?
Sure.
All right. We've got 16 Aarons here to pick from.
Oh, yeah. These seeds are weird. Now I see it. Yeah, one should be playing 16, not 6 versus 16.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how this is working out. But hey, we gotta.
Yeah, we'll play it as it lies.
Play it as it lies. I'm not gonna reseed your matchups here, Brandon.
You want me to read them off?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's go in the way he has it written. So, number 6 seed, Aaron Burr, former vice president, guy who killed Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
Versus number 16, Aaron's Furniture.
Yeah, I mean, I love me a couch. I mean, furniture. I love furniture. I love chairs. I love recliners.
I was gonna say Aaron's Brothers was a framing place, but Aaron's Furniture is a place, I believe.
Yeah, they're like a pretty big chain. Yeah, Aaron Burr. Actually, I didn't remember that he was actually the vice president to Thomas Jefferson. Mm-hmm. And then killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel.
A duel, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's how they settled it back then. Yeah, I'm not big on, guys that killed a guy. I mean, Aaron's Furniture, 16 seed. I mean, we're talking dark horse here. I mean, I love Furniture, as I said. Aaron Burr, I don't exactly know what his and Hamilton's political differences were, but...
Well, Hamilton wanted a king. Most people forget about that, and the musical doesn't help. But Hamilton wanted there to be a king in the United States.
So kind of like how England was?
Yeah.
So kind of defeating the purpose of...
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole independence thing?
Yeah. And Burr was a war hero. Hamilton did not serve. I mean, he did. He served it he was like an assistant to Washington, but Burr was actually a really good guy. He gets slighted because of the duel with Hamilton, but Hamilton might have had it coming, it turns out.
Yeah, it kind of complicates things.
Kind of a douchebag.
He is on the $10 bill.
Yeah, he was the first Secretary of Treasury, that's why.
That's
Hamilton,
convenient for him.
Yeah, so...
$10 bills, I feel like you don't see them too much.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, $10 bills are kind of rare.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of 20s going around, 5s, 1s, of course. But yeah, the 10 is kind of I feel like a rarity these days. I don't know. Aaron, what are you thinking here for these?
I'm thinking Burr advances. We'll see how it goes next round, but I think he's a more vital part of American history than a furniture store.
You don't think beds are important to us?
Beds are important, but he was pretty important to the founding of this country.
All right. You don't think Aaron from Aaron's Furniture founded lumber and bedding?
I'm going to say I doubt it.
Sheets.
I think they just get from wholesalers like anybody else.
All right, Aaron Burr. Yeah, okay, if he helped with he was standing up for American independence and all that. Mm-hmm. If Hamilton was a sketch. All right, fine. We'll say Aaron Burr, who also could be we don't know, could be the great-great-grandfather of Bill Burr. I don't think Bill's confirmed or denied that, but could be possible. Same name. So we'll say, all right. All right, I'll give it to Aaron Burr in 7.
7? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Furniture.
Yeah, but have you ever bought from Aaron's Furniture? Could be a highly overpriced. I don't know.
I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what do you think?
I was going to say 4 to 2.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, Burr wins 4 to 2. Next matchup. Aaron, Moses' brother, 2,933 years old.
Still alive today.
I think at the time.
Yeah.
And versus number 9, Aaron from the Key and Peele sketch.
Yeah, from Key and Peele. Yeah, now we're getting into some Bible stuff here.
Yeah, pretty important to the Book of Genesis, but not. Yeah, I believe it's Genesis. No, Exodus. It's Exodus, not Genesis.
Exodus, yeah.
Yeah. Second book.
Yeah, I know Aaron helped Moses. Lead the Israelites out of Egypt.
He had a staff that turned into a snake.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. But
was he as funny as a Key and Peele sketch? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's one of the more popular sketches, isn't it?
Yeah, and it doesn't. There's not a week that goes by I don't get referenced.
Yeah.
That so. And I don't mind it. I don't really mind it that much. If it helps people spell my goddamn name, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I think with A.A. Ron, they're helping errands all over the universe not get their name misspelled.
Yeah.
Reminding people that there are 2 A's.
Yeah.
By saying A.A. Ron.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say it's another tight one.
Sure.
Because Aaron was important back then in the BC days, but we're into comedy. We like comedy. Key and Peele, A.A. Ron. I'll say they take it 4-3, Game 7.
Okay. All right, then we've got.
What is your thing?
Oh, I think the sketch wins. Yeah. I'll even say 7 games. Sure.
All right.
Then we've got number 10, Aaron Yates, aka Tech 9, the rapper, versus number 11, Aaron Boone, the manager of the Yankees, former player as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I've heard of Tech 9.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about him.
I know Tech 9's a gun. It's pretty cool.
Do you know about any of his raps?
I don't.
Any of the songs?
I don't, but I will say this. I don't like Aaron Boone. I think he should be fired. I don't even like the Yankees, but I just don't think the guy should have the job.
Yeah, I mean, and they certainly underachieved this year.
They've underachieved every year.
I mean, Yankees. Aaron Boone, manager of, one of the most storied franchises in all of sports. The New York fucking Yankees.
Yeah, I want to say when he played for the Yankees, he was only there for half a season. But he did.
And I believe he had a big home run.
Yeah, he hit a extra inning home run off of Tim Wakefield in the playoffs.
Right.
To knock out the Red Sox, but yeah, he was only there for after the trade deadline in 2003, which the Yankees went on to lose that World Series to the Marlins. Again, a team that was not the best.
Oh, right, yeah.
A team that fired their manager 3 weeks into the season and won the goddamn World Series.
Was that Jim Leland that they won it with?
No, they won with Jack
McKeon?
Jack McKeon, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, Leland was the
Because he was super old. Leland was 97 when they won.
Yeah, too old. Yeah. Geez.
Yeah, it was like Jack McKeon, super old, like 80 years old, and all these young kids.
Yeah.
Young Miguel Cabrera. Dontrell Willis. Yeah.
Yeah, D-Train. Well, all right, I'm going to say Aaron Boone, just because I don't know anything about Aaron Yates, a.k.a. Tech 9. And I've known who Aaron Boone is for at least 20 years.
He's not even the best Boone.
And I have friends that are Yankees fans. What's the other Boone? Brett?
Brett was better, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do remember Brett Boone. But whatever. I'm going to say Aaron Boone 4-2.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but you don't know anything about Tech 9. Name a song.
I know he looks cool. He's got a fun goatee.
You're telling me he's going to beat Aaron Boone?
Yeah. Aaron Boone was not good. He's not a good manager. He wasn't a good player.
I mean, it's Tech 9. Okay, let me look up this freaking guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he named himself after a gun.
Yeah.
And he spells 9 with an N and then the number 9 and then N-E. What is that, Aaron?
That's how it goes, man.
Tech 9. All right. Okay, he's been around for a while. Strange Music is his record label. Well, he's 51, so he's been at it.
Yeah, he's been at it for a long time.
Never would have thought that.
Tech 9 is a machine pistol. An automatic pistol.
I mean, he's from Kansas City. I don't know about that.
That's fun.
All right, he's worked with her E40. He's an avid supporter of the Chiefs and the Royals. Oh, man.
I mean, somebody's got to support the Royals.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, okay, he's been active, it says, since 91. So, all right, he seems like a guy that's been around.
Seems like he may have worked with Eminem.
And you're telling me Aaron Boone is a dick and this guy is not?
I mean, as far as I know, I have not done enough research to know that.
All right, Aaron Yates. Yeah, see, I would have thought this guy was more of like a Gen Z. I didn't realize he's been around that long.
Yeah.
So him and Aaron Boone are probably roughly the same age.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, fine, Aaron Yates, but again, it's going 7.
Sure.
Because I still can't name a song.
It's fine.
What, did you say it was 6?
No, I didn't say it was 6. I didn't give a game.
How many?
I'll go 7.
All right.
It's close. It's a 10 versus an 11. All right, then we got number 8, Aaron Neville of the famous Neville Brothers.
Yeah.
Soul singer. Versus number 1, Aaron Paul of Breaking Bad.
Aaron Paul's number 1?
That's how it's listed.
Yeah, it's listed like that. Aaron Neville, also one of the most famous moles of all time.
Yeah, that's true.
We're talking about physical blemishes here. We're not talking about...
Yeah, it's above one of his eyebrows.
In intelligence. We're talking about... big mole above his eyebrow. But yeah, great voice, great singer. Really pleasant to listen to. Like if Aaron Neville comes on, it just it's soothing, puts you in a good mood. R&B type music. And so here's me with TV shows. Now I'm one of the guys that really hasn't watched TV shows in recent years. And that includes the show Breaking Bad. Never seen one episode.
Oh, boy.
Aaron Paul, don't know much about the guy. But I will say, I don't think he's the number 1 seed. And Aaron Neville has been around for a while, and yeah, it was the Neville brothers, and it was him. I really like his voice a lot. And I'm going to say Aaron Neville wins 4-1.
Wow, what an upset.
Yeah.
For an Emmy, you upset an Emmy winner.
Oh, well, I'm sure Aaron Neville's won Grammys.
I mean, we can look that up.
Well, don't look it up.
I certainly
Let's
can.
just hope. Let's hope we're right. We don't have to look it up.
I mean, I don't know if this is the road you want to go down.
Why, does it lead to a dead end?
Is
there a stoplight at the end of the road?
Aaron Paul is beloved. Doesn't list any
Yeah, but what else has he done besides Breaking Bad? I mean,
he was on a great episode in the most recent season of Black Mirror.
Never saw it.
He was on the show about cults that I can't recall what it's called.
About cults?
Yeah, he was in a cult.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Indianapolis Colts.
No.
Well, what are you thinking here?
He has won a Grammy, Aaron Neville.
Yeah, see?
For Don't Know Much and All My Life. Aaron Paul has a tequila with his co-star from Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston.
All right, that's enough with the tequila. Actually, it's funny that you said that because Sebastian is doing he does a joke now about how every celebrity's got a tequila. That's wild that they do too. My gosh. Yeah, so that's a negative for me. It's enough with the tequilas.
He won 3 Emmys for Breaking Bad.
Well, again, I mean, I've never seen the show. I'm not going to go off assumptions here that he was good. I've heard Aaron Neville's music.
Oh, he was good. He was on BoJack Horseman as a voice. The Path was the cult show. He's on Westworld. I don't know, man. I think you're sleeping on him, and you're sleeping on Breaking Bad because that was a great show.
Well, I know that. I'll get caught up on it.
I'll be happy to talk about it with you.
All right. Well, what do you want to say here? Because I mean, I'll because it is the Aaron bracket, so I will give you the nods, if you will, if we're.
I think it goes to Aaron Paul here. I don't see a number 8 beating a number 1.
So that show was that good.
It was that good. I think he's genuinely a good guy. My brother-in-law worked with him.
Oh, now it comes out.
I mean, I don't have any stories from that.
There are biases here, don't forget. And that's fine. I mean, yeah, if there's some kind of connection.
Sure.
And he didn't say anything bad about him. Your brother-in-law?
Yeah, no, nothing bad to say. And he worked with him early on. Do
you think he clobbers Aaron Neville?
No, I think this is a pretty good fight. Like, I'd say it goes 7.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
Aaron Neville's not a pushover, but right now, I mean,
what about that mole? You're telling me that doesn't put him over the top?
That's what's getting him 3 games. Is he overcame that mole?
Mole. Remember Goldmember? Fred Savage. All right, fine. Aaron Paul
wins in 7.
Yeah, you're Aaron. I trust you know your errands.
Yeah. I do. I feel like there's some left off this list.
Yeah, I feel like that too, but I can't think of any right now. But
I mean, Aaron Spelling.
Oh yeah,
was a tremendous. I mean, he had a tremendous record as a producer of
he could
TV
be
shows.
He could be a top 3 seed.
But all right, let's next matchup is number 2. I think this is pretty obvious, pretty easy matchup. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers versus number 5, Aaron Russo, who produced a movie called Wise Guys with Danny DeVito that I don't think anyone's ever heard of.
Yeah, Aaron Russo.
How is this guy a 5 seed? The furniture store might be worth more. And this guy unfortunately passed away in 2007.
Yeah.
I do not know this fella at all or anything he's worked on.
Nah. Aaron Rodgers.
Versus Aaron Rodgers, obviously.
Actually spelled wrong. He does have a D in there.
Yeah, it's Rodgers.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers has been my nemesis for a good 15 years.
For sure.
One-sided. He doesn't think anything of me. I don't think he knows who I am. But whatever, man. as quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, I took his bullshit personally, okay? He said he told me he owns me, and he doesn't own me. No one owns me. I'm a free man, so you don't own me, Aaron Rodgers, and you don't own the Bears, so shut up. But now he's out of my life. He is in New York. He's actually injured, so he's not even in the game right now. You know, but I mean, as a player, I respect the heck out of him. I mean, he's Hall of Fame quarterback. And yeah, just don't know much about Aaron Russo. But yeah, it looks like he's produced some cool movies. Trading Places. I mean, I don't want to, I don't want Aaron Rodgers to win things because he's done enough winning in my book, but I'll say he wins this 4-2.
Oh, I think it's even further than that.
I don't want to give him that much.
Fair. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers definitely wins, so that's all that matters.
You think he sweeps him?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
He's got a Super Bowl. I mean, come on.
Yeah, good for him. He's just got one.
It's just the one. It was against the Steelers, though, so it's a big one. Alrighty, Rodgers takes it. Then we have number 15. I don't know. I feel like this is a low seed for this guy. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Actor, British actor, star of Kick-Ass, which is a great movie.
Oh, he was in Kick-Ass.
Yeah, and he's Quicksilver in the Avengers films, or at least some of them. In the X-Men films, it's played by another actor, but it's him there. But Kick-Ass is what I know him best from. Versus Aaron Dinkins, who I'm having trouble finding.
Well, I looked that up earlier. Aaron Dinkins is a character in the Barbie movie, played by the real actor's name is Connor something.
Oh.
So my issue here is this guy's not a real Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't play an Aaron. I want Aarons.
There are other Aarons out there, man.
I mean, Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's got a hyphenated name. Avengers, what is Age of Ult?
Age of Ultron.
Ultron.
It was the second Avengers movie. That's where he first came out as that character, but he's been in a ton of other stuff.
See, now these are movies, again, that I haven't seen. I haven't seen shit.
Did you not see Kick-Ass?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it, and then I got busy. So I couldn't see it.
He's in Bullet Train.
Well, I heard that was bad.
It's not bad. He's in Tenet with Christopher Nolan.
Oh, he is? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Aaron Dinkins. Do you remember that guy in the Barbie movie?
Didn't see it.
So you didn't see it either. All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, Aaron Taylor Johnson wins at 4-1.
Oh, yeah, I think that's fair. Kick-Ass is great. You should see it. He famously played a young John Lennon in a movie called Nowhere Boy.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And his female director and him got together. He was 19, she's like 40-something.
Oh, wow.
And they're still together this day, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's had some cool roles. So, yeah, this guy takes it for sure.
He's a cool actor. All right, then the number 3, Aaron Alden versus number 13, Aaron Carter, R.I.P.
Yeah, so, okay, I did a little looking up. I don't know who Aaron Alden is. Elvis from when?
I don't know. Was he in the Elvis movie?
The Elvis movie, that guy's name is Austin Butler.
Yeah. Aaron Alden. There's an Aaron Alden who's a composer for movies nobody's seen.
Yeah, this seems like an error here. Could be a forfeit.
It could be. I mean, you had right there in its bracket, in the seating itself. I mean, Aaron is, and this is what I'm named after. Aaron is Elvis's middle name.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's why I am named Aaron, because my mom saw him 3 times. Was a huge fan.
Elvis Aaron Presley.
Yeah. So he could have been there, but
this Aaron Alden seems like he got in on false pretenses.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what happened here. Brandon, we need to know what's going on. Yeah, Aaron Carter.
I mean, it's nuts.
Tragically passed away, I believe, last year.
Yeah, literally, this Aaron Alden guy will lose to a dead man.
Yeah.
Who I wouldn't even say was that accomplished himself.
Yeah, I mean, he
had some troubles.
He had troubles. He was a brother of Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
I think he had a couple pop hits, and girls liked him a lot.
Aaron's Party, I guess, was one of his songs.
Aaron Carter wins by default here because Aaron Alden does it. This is this is a sweep. Aaron Carter posthumously wins the first round.
Yeah. All right, now we got a real matchup. This is a real tight one, I think.
These guys are both real people.
Yeah, we know who they are. Number 12, Aaron Judge of the Yankees. Last year's MVP. 62 home runs. Versus number 14, Aaron Eckhart. Two-Face from The Dark Knight. Not Rises.
Yeah, The Dark Knight, not Rises. He wasn't in the third movie.
Yeah. And several other films. Also from me seeing him at Ralph's once.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
That helps in this kind of a tournament.
Yeah.
Wow, and he goes to Ralph's. Like, we're not talking one of the high-end grocery stores.
I mean, it was in Studio City.
Well, but it's Ralph's.
Yeah. That's
your run-of-the-mill, everyman grocery store.
Yeah.
We like seeing that. Aaron Eckhart, I've famously said The Dark Knight is one of my favorite movies ever, along with Michael Clayton. And he was fantastic as Harvey Dent in that movie, and then became Two-Face. So Aaron Judge, you got a lot of work to do. Aaron saw Aaron Eckhart at Ralph's.
Yep.
He was in one of my favorite movies. Aaron Judge. Yeah, it's like, I know you're great and you hit home runs and you're one of these big sluggers, but you're not even in the playoffs this year. What have you done for me lately? I respect your game. You're pretty badass.
Oh, Aaron Eckhart, also on 2 episodes of Frasier.
Oh.
Might put him over the top.
Yeah, I give it in 14 seed, and Aaron Judge 12. Yeah, this 14-12 matchup, these guys both could have been higher, but
he's in Any Given Sunday. He's in another Aaron Bracketvich.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I remember him in Any Given Sunday now. Yeah, I'd say Aaron Eckhart wins 4-2. That's what I say.
I would think it's closer. Judge is a really good player.
Yeah. And you said MVP last year.
Yeah.
All right.
Most homers as a Yankee, more than Babe Ruth, at least in a season.
All right, that makes it closer. I say it goes 7 then.
Yeah.
But Aaron Eckhart wins.
Sure.
If you're going to Ralph's as a big-time actor, I like that.
Pushing his own cart.
The Dark Knight.
I think he was about to sneeze. because he made a really weird face as we were passing each other. I think he was about to sneeze. Judge, Aaron Judge, 6'8", outfielder, can play center field.
He's 6'8"?
6'8". Yeah.
All right, that's too tall. I'm just jealous.
It's crazy. I mean, you got to think he's got a big strike zone. He's not a guy that strikes out a lot, I don't think.
Yeah, he's pretty badass.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for you to make your pick.
To me, I'd put Judge over.
Whoa.
I would. Eckhart's doing fine. He doesn't need to win this bracket. Judge is outstanding.
But he was in The Dark Knight.
He was. He's been in some shit movies too, though.
I mean, like what?
Battle Los Angeles, I, Frankenstein. There's a bunch.
I mean, he was really good with that Two-Face. He did that.
He was. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
He fit that.
CGI helped there too.
He fit that mold of looking like a Two-Face, perfect creep.
Yeah. It's tough. I think it's close. It's 7 games either way.
Man, this is the Aaron bracket. Yeah, I guess we haven't had an athlete move on yet.
Well, Rogers.
Damn. All right, you want Aaron Judge moving on?
I think so.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I think he should. It's tough. I don't like the Yankees.
You're just obsessed with baseball.
I mean, there is that, but I don't like the Yankees. But here we are.
All right, fine. I'll trust Aaron in the Aaron bracket. All right, Aaron Judge 4-3.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I say.
Okay, Brandon, thank you for the Aaron bracket. We are gonna do more so please, Brandon, I hope you listen to this episode and please update the bracket, because I have no freaking idea of where to go from here, because you have 6 against 16, 4 against 9, 10 against 11. We're all over the freaking map here, Brandon. So please update this however you see fit, because otherwise going forward, I don't know where we're going. I don't know what to do. But Aaron, thank you. That was a fun bracket. We will be in the quarterfinals of the Aaron bracket next time. All right, now let's get into This Sucks. I want to do a This Sucks here for this week, and This Sucks for this week is when everyone has a slice of pizza except you.
Oof.
I was at work last night, and I was in the office talking with the managers or whatever, and it seemed like I was only in there for like 2 minutes. And I come out, and I see a bunch of my coworkers all munching on pizza. Everyone's got a slice. Some got it folded over nice. Some got it just, they got it like in the V shape. It's a nice New York pizza from Joe's that apparently comedian Nate Craig, friend of ATC, brought in.
Watch Live at the Green Mill on ATC's YouTube channel.
Yeah, check that out.
I believe we have his previous special as well.
Nice. I didn't see Nate. Apparently, he brought in the pizza. When I walked out, I saw the pizza box already on the floor. It was all gone, and I just saw people scarfing down this pizza. And I was like, "Hey guys, where's this pizza?" They're like, "Oh, it's gone already." Like everyone was like frickin' Buzz in Home Alone. It's all gone. We're going to have to barf it all up if you want it.
Jeez.
That was, that's a disappointing feeling when people are enjoying pizza and you don't have any. But it could have been like, maybe it was instant karma, because I did kind of yell at a lot of my coworkers last night. But they deserved it because they wouldn't shut up. There's people in the back bar area, bartenders, servers that are just having just messing around, having the time of their life, screaming and joking around and talking loud. It's like, shut up. The comedy shows are going on right here because we have like the doors open to all the rooms because of fire code. So we can't like close the doors to the showrooms. So these idiots in the back are just loud, and like you see people like looking like, hey, what's going on back? Like distracting from our show. And I told them to shut up a few times, and then maybe I don't get pizza because I was a little bit mean. But whatever. I mean, this is going to be my Joe code now for this week, and the Joe code is respect the workplace. Okay, where you work, remember why you're there. And respect that. Like me, I work at a comedy club, the Comedy Store. So the main thing there is the comedy, okay? This isn't a bar where the bartenders are all loud and frickin' having a great time and ripping shots and being all loud with the servers. Okay, you guys aren't the attraction. We're here for the comedy, so shut up. And I will tell you to shut up more if you don't shut up. So respect the comedy club. This is a comedy club. Be quiet. Okay? It's not that fun in the back. You guys know each other already. We're all friends. Okay? Let's tone it down. Save it. So, glad I got that out of my chest. Scarfing down my pizza. Don't like that. All right. So, what was I going to do now? I just looked at it on my stupid paper. Damn it. What did I want to get into here? I got a lot of notes here. That's good. I do my notes. And, okay, we did that. All right, I guess we could get into... Oh, wait, you know what? Yeah, this is what I want to say. I didn't have emails. There was no new emails, but I feel like there was one that I missed that I wanted to do. But let me check really quick. But there might not be one. I guess the emails got lost in the ether somewhere. But yeah, this has not happened in a while. But yeah, no new emails. I guess everybody's putting together Halloween costumes out there. I hope you guys are busy. But for the future, remember, you could email me at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We talk food, beer, men, and whatever else you'd like to talk about. You also book me on Cameo for a fun time. Man, those videos are always fun to do. And remember, you could join the Patreon at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast to support the podcast for just $2 a month. That's, count them, $2 a month for that. So thank you everyone for that. And yeah, there was still something else that I guess is not in my notes that I was going to say after I did the whole thing that I was talking about with work. But oh yes, okay, here it is. There we go. So we've had a lot of there's been a lot of Burger King talk lately. Burger King is getting built up, and it's getting to the public. I was at the bar on Sunday watching the Bears, who won, and the BK commercial comes on, and almost the whole bar is singing along to the BK jingle. You know, at BK, have it your way. And then, yeah.
You rule.
And then people, and then, yeah, so many people did it. And then everyone's laughing after, everyone's having a good time. BK is getting into our heads. All right, we are into it. We're singing along. I mean, this is a big moment for Burger King. You know, getting to the NFL fan base, really just getting back in to mainstream. So Burger King is capitalizing on momentum. People are singing the jingle. It's a big moment for Burger King. And it's a big moment for this other guy who I'm going to do my This Is Great about. There's been a good amount of sports talk today, and rightfully so. And then this guy, of course, is going to be my This Is Great. This is a big story. This kid is it's an unbelievable story. So my This Is Great for this week is Tyson Bagent, who is the Bears' second-string quarterback. This guy, this is something that does not happen. He was a Division II football player, made it to the NFL, which is like an incredible accomplishment in and of itself. To be a Division II star from Shepherd College, you know, what is that even? Or Shepherd University, it's in West Virginia. Division II, was playing, in front of like 4,000 people last year. Fast forward to last Sunday when he's playing in front of, 65,000 in Chicago at Soldier Field. And just plays poised, controlled, just beautiful to see the composure on the young kid. And the Bears won, and he played great. And, it's just one of those stories of just don't let people tell you can't do something, because you can. I mean, the guy, you can tell he's got the ultimate confidence in himself, and just doesn't listen to outside noise and the naysayers like, oh, you went to a little school, you can't do this, blah, blah, blah. He beat out, he comes into training camp, fourth string quarterback, beats out P.J. Walker, who's now on the Browns, beats out Nathan Peterman, who's still on the Bears, but third string, and they put him right behind Justin Fields. And he played great, and he's playing again this Sunday at the game that hopefully I'm going to when the Bears take on the Chargers. But we haven't gotten the tickets yet. We're still waiting for the prices to go down, and they are. So that's the thing. SoFi Stadium resellers at your stadium of 71,500, lower the prices, because you're not going to get rid of all those tickets, dickheads. I'm not spending over $100 to watch 2-5 against 2-4. Now I'm knocking both teams, so whatever, man. Not spending that kind of money. Bring the price down. Get rid of the tickets. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to go to the stadium and just buy tickets outside, but guess what? They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
No more paper tickets. I wanted to go up to somebody and just throw them some cash. Give me the tickets. You got to get rid of them. The game is happening now. Get me in the stadium. But no more paper. We're cashless. Oh, yeah? I'm not cashless. I have it on me. Take it, dumbass. All right. So, yeah, no freaking emails. So, Aaron, I know we have new comments, so let's get into some of those.
Yeah, we don't have a ton, but we do have some. Let's see. Ty Farn says on the previous episode, stoked.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Then Sky Guy 2000 says, is this a men's bracket or the actor bracket? Let's get some other professions in there.
Oh, yeah, the men's bracket. Yeah, it pretty much was a lot of actors, yeah.
Yeah, we had Adam Levine in there, who we promptly tossed out in the trash where he belongs.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's more. Certainly. Aaron Donald could have been on that bracket.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, from the Rams. Okay, then Sky God 2000 comments again. The Bears are 2-1 since I became a fan. You're welcome, Chicago. I found the perfect Halloween costume for you, Joe. Brian Baumler from HGTV. Just need a tool belt. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I looked him up. It's no one would know that I'm him. He's just on one of those rehab, the home kind of kind of shows where he's just one of those builders or whatever.
Yeah, contractor.
Yeah, basically just wears like a flannel shirt and jeans and.
Sounds familiar.
So I have that. So yeah, I guess if I had a tool belt, I would have to put on a name tag so people would know who I am.
And then it looks like Bradford Lewis, Bford Lewis 3331, says, "Don't worry, Sky God. This recent Bears success will be short-lived."
Oh, isn't that nice to say?
Yeah.
What do you know? You could be right. We'll see.
Brandon Tyler does his thing. Sean Mays says,
"Thank you, Brandon. Shout out. Saw him at the Comedy Store the other day."
Sean Mays says, "Joe, if you like Creed, I suggest the second one. It's fun. The third one is horrendous, though, if I'm being honest." He's talking about the Creed films.
You're right, the Creed films. I did want to see the second one, but yeah, the third one's bad. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
Oh, okay.
Because Michael B. Jordan directed it himself. That seldom works well. Let's see. Slippery Wet Wang says, Joe's hog at 3 minutes into the last podcast. And he gave the time code.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that was when I was like trying to show my calves.
Yeah. But you do not see his hog. It's just, it's funny that maybe you almost do. But
yeah, maybe it's, maybe I have hog cleavage, not cleavage, but
bulge.
Yeah, bulge perhaps, but yeah, the hog is not out.
Then the last comment, Alan Swanky says, "Good and Plenty's are awesome. I'll take all the Good and Plenty you don't want. That goes for all black licorice candy."
I mean, Al, come on. I guess some people got the tongue for that, but no way. It's just so unappetizing looking. Yeah, and black it's just so I can't even explain what that taste is.
No thanks.
It's just so like I don't even know. I don't even know how to freaking describe it, to be honest with you. It's almost like kind of, is it bitter?
I think so.
Or like, yeah, it's like spoiled like salt. It's I can't even describe that taste. It's like, or almost like maybe like a really bad truffle kind of. I'm trying to think of what you even would compare that taste to. It's just so like blah.
Yeah. When you get old and your tongue starts to die, that's when you start to like it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Where do you fall on the Red Vines v Twizzlers?
I like those.
Both?
Because the Red Vine is it's like the creamy version of Twizzler because there's no lines in it.
I suppose.
But I mean those ridges on the Twizzler are fun.
I'm firmly in the Red Vines camp. I do not like Twizzlers.
Really?
Yeah, I keep trying them. God help me, but it's the texture and the taste do not do it for me.
Yeah, the Red Vine I feel like is a bit more. There's a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
But I still do like Twizzlers as well.
I like a red rope, but you can't find that anymore, really.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of the men's bracket here, but before we could get out of here, we could do the semifinals here really quick.
Sure.
So from Tanner, now we did have, I didn't get an updated bracket from Tanner, but I do know who we've got here with the West and the East. And we have the semifinals going on. Mm-hmm. And this is the men's bracket, which is, yeah, I think it is all actors at this point. So, yeah, I guess it's the men's actor bracket, if you want to call it that. But what we have now in the West semis, we have this matchup of, it's number 8 seed Matt Damon against number 3 Idris Elba.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, these semifinal matchups can be tough here. So,
I'm thinking an upset here.
Yeah, I'm a big Damon guy.
Yeah, I like Matt Damon a lot.
I mean, he's coming in hot. He's
motivated by and fueled by his low seeding.
Yeah, that's how he is. He came in an underdog and started out as an underdog and just been proving everyone wrong. Kind of a Tyson Bagent of the acting world. Yeah, I like Matt Damon, his body of work against Idris Elba. I like Matt Damon 4-2.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
To put him in the West final to take on would be the winner of. We've got this could be tough here. Mm-hmm. We have number 4 Ryan Gosling against number 7 Johnny Depp.
Whoo. Oh man.
Wow, that's a good one.
That's tough.
We're talking Ken versus Captain Jack Sparrow. If you will.
Yeah.
Does Ken have a last name? Like Ken and Barbie, do they have last names?
No.
They should have given them last names at some point.
They do, actually. Barbie had a last name, I'm sure. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I'm thinking upset again.
Who's the higher seed? Depp?
This is wild. Gosling's 4. Depp is 7.
Oof.
I mean, I think I'm thinking Johnny just because he's more well-rounded. Like, he's played tougher roles. Like, I've never seen Gosling like play a character. Like, Johnny Depp is a character actor. Gosling is just basically himself.
Kind of.
Like, he's always, I'm Mr. Cool, good-looking guy.
He's extremely likable, though.
Yeah, so are you and me.
Yep. No argument there.
I mean, I like Johnny. I mean, I couldn't see frickin' Gosling playing Edward Scissorhands.
Barbara Millicent Roberts.
That's Barbie's full name?
Full name, yeah.
All right, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Millicent?
Millicent, yeah.
Is that her maiden name or the middle name?
Middle name.
What does that even mean?
It's an old school name.
Millicent? When was she born? 1801?
No, the 1960s.
Millicent. That's dumb.
Kenneth Sean Carson.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Whoa, Ken. Into that. I mean, yeah, I do like Gosling. Yeah, very likable. Really just getting it done these days.
Yeah, I mean, Depp's kind of fallen off since about 2005.
2005?
Yeah, the first Pirates was like 2003. I think.
I don't know. I just like Depp. I feel like he's got more.
Yeah, the catalog's still.
Gosling,
still
yeah, Gosling he's tough. He's tough to beat, but I like the Johnny Depp Matt Damon matchup. I say Johnny Depp beats him
in 7.
Yeah, 7, 4-3.
Okay, I'm into it.
And in the West Final, this is amazing. We have a 7 versus 8 matchup for the Western Championship. That's going to be something.
Wow.
All right, now we have the East semifinal, which I believe was...
Also in Johnny Depp's favor, he's in the Tom Petty video, Into the Great Wide Open.
Yeah, that helps. That's big.
Yeah, it's huge.
All right, East, number 1, Brad Pitt taking on... Ooh, this is a fun matchup. Number 3, Matthew McConaughey. Oof. I mean, McConaughey, he's done Lincoln commercials. I mean, can Pitt do commercials? I don't know.
He could.
Does he have the range?
He's never had to.
Yeah,
he's never not worked.
For people not in the business, the joke there is that anyone could be in commercials. They particularly pick you just based on how you look.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that could be a knock on McConaughey. We typically, when the struggling actor sees famous actors in commercials, like, oh, do you really need the money? Yeah, what do you do? You don't need it, dick. Yeah. People get pissed at that.
That's true.
Knock on McConaughey for that. Yeah, Pitt hasn't had to do commercials.
Yeah, McConaughey is literally the Lincoln lawyer, and then he's in Lincoln commercials.
Yeah, isn't that convenient? Brad Pitt had long hair in a movie.
Legends of the Fall.
Legends of the Fall. And then...
shaved head in several movies.
What was he... what was that movie that he was a teenager in? Long hair. Is it Legends of the Fall?
I don't know if he's a teenager in that, but he's in Thelma and Louise. He's very young in that.
Yeah.
True Romance he's in.
True Romance is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's a stoner in that.
Yes. Yeah, I was thinking stoner.
I think Pitt takes this one.
Yeah, I think he does. I think it's pretty close. But yeah, Brad Pitt, I mean, he doesn't
have a lot of misses.
I feel like he's done a wider range. Like, he can do comedy. I mean, I thought he was great in 7.
Yep.
I mean, What's in the box? You know, that's one of the famous lines.
Mm-hmm. Maybe probably the most famous line.
Yeah. Yeah, McConaughey's got a famous line, too. All right. But,
yeah.
I mean, it's just the same word 3 times, though. It's not what's in the box. And what was in that box? Was it a head?
Spoiler alert, it was his wife's head.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry if you haven't seen 7. It only came out about 25 years ago, so...
Almost 30.
Maybe get on that.
1995.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it today. You will not see the rest of the movie coming, so don't worry about it.
What's that?
It's if they didn't know that part, there's still tons to enjoy in that movie.
Oh yeah, it's
but it's dark.
That's a puzzle piece of the whole. Yeah. But yeah, I like Pitt. I'm gonna say 4-2, Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's McConaughey takes a couple, but can't go all the way.
All right, now last matchup, I believe, is number 7 Ryan Reynolds against number 5 Chris Hemsworth.
Oof.
Pretty solid matchup.
Yeah, it really is.
Whew. See, now this is the Ryan that I like a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a Reynolds versus a Gosling guy. Because I like Ryan Reynolds more comedically.
Mm-hmm.
I like comedy because that's my field.
Sure.
Hemsworth's
very funny.
Thor and charming and ooh, I'm sexy or whatever.
Gigantic and jacked, but somehow still very thin.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And then Reynolds, well, he got jacked too.
Yeah.
Wow.
We owe that to Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
For getting Ryan Reynolds jacked.
This one has got me stumped.
It's tough.
I mean, this East bracket's going to be like a battle of the sexy men.
Yeah.
Not to knock Johnny Damon Johnny Damon from the Red Sox. Matt Damon or Johnny Depp, who hold their own as well, but Reynolds. I mean, I kind of like Reynolds here. I've seen more of his work. I think he's funny.
Yeah.
I like his wife, Blake Lively. I'm a big fan of. I think she's a really beautiful woman.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know Chris Hemsworth's wife.
And she's charming in her own right.
I think Hemsworth has retired briefly. He's got some sort of medical condition.
Oh, really?
That he's got young kids and he wants to spend more time with them.
Oh, well, that's a nice thing.
I forget what it was, but yeah.
Wanting to spend time with the kids, that's a good thing. Yeah, based off my familiarity with him and his comedy chops, I'm going to take Ryan Reynolds. I'll say it goes 7, though. I'll say 4-3.
Okay. I'm just checking on why he stepped away. I'm not seeing that. Oh, he has a gene that could cause Alzheimer's.
Oh, shit.
Makes him 8 to 10 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's.
How old is he?
He is only... He's probably 38, maybe? 40.
Okay.
Just barely turned 40. but he has 3 kids.
All right, well, take care of that, Chris. You've got time now that Ryan Reynolds beat you in the bracket.
Yeah. Do we go 4-2?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think he puts up a fight for sure.
But yeah, we wish you well, Chris Hemsworth.
For sure.
But yeah, you say Ryan Reynolds in 7?
6, yeah.
Or 6, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I said 7.
Oh, you said 7. Okay. I'll go 7.
All right.
I'll give Hemsworth another game. Sure. He's good.
All right, we've got exciting finals coming up with the men's bracket. In the West, it's going to be Johnny Depp against Matt Damon. And in the East, we've got Brad Pitt against Ryan Reynolds. I like these matchups. It's an 8 and a 7 against a 1 and a 5. Damon 8, Depp 7, Brad 1, Ryan Reynolds 7. Exciting men's matchups. We got more Aaron matchups coming next time. And that's it. I hope everyone, thank you. Everyone, I hope you have a great Halloween. Be safe out there. I've said I don't do costumes. I might do a last-minute costume. I don't know. We're having a Halloween party at the Comedy Store. We'll see. But yeah, everyone be safe. And hopefully I wound up going to the Bears-Chargers game and have some fun tales to tell of it. Time will tell. We will see on the next podcast if that's true or not. All right. So, thanks a lot, everybody. Remember, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, Joe Code Podcast. Thanks a lot, everyone out there. We will see you next time. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.